Today I'm going to attempt to beat Max Payne without using bullet time. Also, to add to the challenge, I will be playing on the game's hardest difficulty, Dead on Arrival. Max Payne is a game that took the world by storm with its gripping story, as well as its time-slowing mechanic, bullet time. I've already completed this challenge in Max Payne 2, so naturally it's time to try it in the original Max Payne. The rules are as follows: no bullet time, no shoot dodging, and no rolling. I am allowed to jump. Ready, aim, fire. The beginning of our story has us arriving home from a hard day's work as an NYPD detective. There are signs of forced entry, and after shooting a few armed junkies, we find that our wife and newborn baby have been killed.
Come and get it, punk!
How's that for a flesh of a fallen angel? In this video, I'll be focusing on the combat aspect more so than the story. If you'd like to know more about this game's backstory, I have a video of mine linked in the description. Fast forward a little bit, and we're now an undercover DEA agent infiltrating the Punchinello crime family. We arrive at the Roscoe Street subway station to meet with a friend named Alex.
Shotgun shells. Something bad happened here. Oh no!
Oh man, they hurt me quite a bit. Uh-oh. We're off to a rough start. It's gonna be tough. The first two bad guys went down like a wino locked in a wine cellar. I noticed that my damage meter was over halfway full, or halfway empty if you're an optimist. If two shitheads did that much damage to me, I was gonna have to be much more careful going forward.
He got hurt somehow.
Oh my god, dude. That's insane damage, dude. Wow. Wow, dude. The next two thugs up the stairs nearly did me in. I would need to utilize cover if I wanted to stay in the land of the living. Eventually, we walk into a room where a wise guy has a transit police officer at gunpoint. Blowing the gunman into next week, we then accompany the transit officer upstairs, where he inputs a code to grant us access to the subway controls. And bam! Just like that, he's sleeping with the goldfish. It was at this part that I had my first death. How do we play this? That guy's tiptoeing around. Boom! Alright, we try to get headshots with the shotty.
Oh! From where?
No problem. Let's just try again. Okay, one more time. Hell yeah. Dude, we're at the very beginning of the game. Can't believe how crazy this is. Perfect! It was here I realized two things. One, it's a lot harder to get hit if you're moving while you're shooting. Even without bullet time, you'll stay alive a lot longer if you're not a sitting duck. And two, I'm glad I chose to play this on PC rather than console. You can really tell that this game was meant to be played on PC. The experience is just way smoother. And here's something that I'm ashamed to admit. I got Max Payne on PS2 when I was 11 years old. And since then, I've played it mostly on console. I know that's probably shocking to hear due to how terrible the PlayStation port is. And one other thing while I'm on the topic. This will be the first time that I beat the PC version. Alright, I'll touch on some more of that later. Right now, I gotta fight some tunnel rats. Damn! Okay, this time let's shoot from further away. Bingo! We finally meet up with Alex and he is gunned down by an unknown assailant. Max ends up getting framed with a murder, so the rest of the game consists of running from the law while taking down all of the people connected to his family's murder. Now it's time to make it out of the subway station. Alright, I'm gonna heal up before I head up here. Just gonna wait a minute. Okay, never mind. That guy somehow knew I was over here. Oh! Up, here he comes. Round 3. Fight! Sucker! They were all dead.
The final gunshot was an exclamation.
Much like in Max Payne 2, the enemies in Max Payne 1 will eventually make their way to you most of the time. Simply waiting behind a corner becomes a viable tactic. We eventually make our way to the Finito brothers, a loudmouth, wise guy duo who are now aware that we're a junk squad plant rather than a trusted ally. During the ensuing boss fight, I got blown into next week like a Dyson Airblade. Round 2 went much better, however.
Alright, moving around really helps.
The Finito brothers' lackeys showed up at the door, and I employed an elite gamer move that I like to call the block the door and whack at it with an iron pipe till other guys drop fucking dead.
Payne's there and
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
We then shoot our way through the hotel, asking questions never, and happen upon a drug deal.
Let's do this, boys. Leroy Jenkins! Oh!
After taking a bullet train to the afterlife, I get back up, dust myself off, and try again.
Let's try that again. Wow, it's very amazing how much better you do when you're moving while they're shooting at you.
This would have gone down as a narcotics arrest.
Again, I have to note how invaluable it is to move while you're shooting. In this particular case, I had 4 bad guys on me, and by circling around them, I was able to come out the victor. A few rooms over, we run into Rico Muerte. He's being sucked by a lady of the night named Candy Dawn. And since it wasn't me being sucked, I got really angry about it and killed them both. I died a few times to Rico, and here's an interesting bit of information for you. Like I said earlier, I was raised on PlayStation 2 Max Payne, and one of the shortcomings of that console version is that the levels are in segments, as the PlayStation can't load large areas like the PC can. The PS2 fight with Rico is a piece of cake, as he exits the bar and stays in a small room. The PC fight, however, doesn't have that small room, and he elects to waltz down the hall. In the pursuit, 2 more armed thugs turn up and make the fight that much tougher.
Yeah! Come get some, boys.
Upstairs, we make our way to the roof and perform a super jump. We bypass the next firefight and continue forward. Now we fast forward to when we're chasing Vinny Gognitti. After clearing the basketball court of some fart faces, I come upon a discovery.
Whoa! That's fucking insane, dude! They didn't have that on the console version. I never knew you could do that.
I'm still finding Easter eggs in this game 24 years after it was released. On the way to Vinny, I died a handful of times, but finally made my way to him and his goons.
Here we go. Molotov start. Get those guys. Hell yeah. Oh my god! That couldn't have gone any better. Hup. Ooh, I'm hurting. Alright, hold on. Alright, you're all dead. Here we go. Vinny Gognitti. Fuck it, we're doing it live! That's what I'm talking about.
He lets on that the next guy we're fixing to delete, Jack Lapino, is holed up in a gothic nightclub called Ragnarok. Walking through the front door of the club, I was hit with an amalgamation of pungent scents. Notes of Axe body spray mixed with latex and the smell of cigarettes, with a hint of Tyson brand chicken strips. Bullet by bullet, I shot my way through the club. I was on a warpath to Jack Lapino. The gunfights weren't anything too complicated, but I certainly had my fair share of deaths.
Oh my god! Help! Oh!
I took in all the scenery, as this level is much larger on PC than it is on console. More to explore, but that also means more men to gun down. And when I came to the dreaded platforming part high up on the beams, I felt at ease for once. I was again reminded of how much smoother the movement is on PC. I guess after playing the game's watered down version for so long, I was finally getting the full flavor, so to speak. After suffering through even more unpleasant smells and men clad in leather, we arrive at Lapino's den. His wolves jump down from on high and give us a run for our money. I died a few times in the fight, but I wasn't even upset because one of Jack's men let me string him up like a piñata and play baseball with his head.
you'll die! You'll die! Now! Oh, die! Oh, no!
Just like that. Sent to hell.
Okay, not to jerk my own chain, but I have never had a Lapino fight look that sick in all my years of playing this game. After falling into a nightmare and waking up from it, we find ourselves strapped to a chair. We break out of said chair, but we've been stripped of all weapons except for a baseball bat that our captor left behind. To be honest, I was dreading this part quite a bit. It isn't that hard with the use of bullet time, but I don't have that luxury.
It's Frankie's turn. Hey.
Let's try this again, shall we? Wrong way. All right, great start. Here we go, Frankie. Frankie, how you doing? Oh shit! Maybe turning around would be the thing to do after we get those guys.
Frankie's turn. What the hell?
That, and then we go this, like this. Ugh! Okay. Ow. Oh. Good, they're getting stuck on the door. Perfect. Oh my god, this is perfect. This is insane. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, put a swimming cap on my head and call me Michael Phelps, because that went swimmingly. Further down the road, we run into our captor, a man who they call Frankie the Bat Niagara.
All right. Where I'm from, we like to call this the grenade tactic.
The hotel bar was fast developing quite a history. True to his words, Frankie was there, having a beer.
Jesus Christ. How the hell did you get loose?
Got bored waiting. Thought, what the hell, we could just as well finish this here.
And bada bing! Like a lamb to the slaughter. And then stun locked with the Uzis, huh? Oh my god, it's almost like we know what we're doing, huh?
Okay, what the fuck was that scream? Let's listen to it again. My absolute favorite part of Max Payne is that I've never seen a game that more perfectly balances taking itself seriously while not taking itself seriously. There's truly nothing like it. In the next part, our Russian mob boss friend Vladimir has us infiltrating a cargo freighter. It's controlled by a man named Boris Dime, and we are to be the bringer of death to the Dime, so to speak. On the way to the ship, I performed quite a few super jumps to avoid combat. This part of the game is easily my least favorite, so I elected to just avoid large chunks of it. But the point of the challenge is to play through the whole game. Brother, there ain't enough time in my day for that. But if you slap that subscribe button, click like, and drop a comment down below, it just might get me that much closer to be able to do these videos more often. Now here's a part of the video that's sort of a gray area. I use my bullet time while dropping down while skipping one of the sections. In my defense, it was to better land on a post to take less damage from the fall, and I didn't use it to avoid combat, so I'm gonna say it doesn't count against the run. The water was ice cold, and it made my penis retreat into my body. But I was so close to the ship, I could almost taste it. The ship, not my penis. I could almost taste the ship.
All right, here we go. Tactics. No bullet time. Oh! One more time. Here we go. Damn it! How about we go like this? How about this?
I found Boris Dime's ship.
Tell the devil that Dime sent you.
Oh my god. Tell the devil that Crud sent you.
Now it's time to head to Punchinello Mana to take out the trio. I died in my attempt to take out Pilot Providence. Then on my next try, I avoided the subsequent gunman by performing a hit the door with a bat tactic. In the next room, I took out the goons and performed yet another super jump. This particular jump had me skipping the most stressful parts of my visit to the trio. And then I was sent to the grave a multitude of times while trying my world-famous grenade tactic.
And now for a grenade tactic. Here we go. Damn it!
Much like the grenade tactic I used earlier in this run, it's possible to throw a grenade before a cutscene. Then, while the cutscene takes place, the enemies are blown sky high. Let's try that again. And again. And again. Yeah!
No, I told him not to.
Fuck! And again. Not the most efficient use, as it only took out one of the 3 killer suits, but it's only possible to kill 2 this way. For some reason, one of them is always invincible in the cutscene. Maybe it's because then none of them would open the door and the cutscene wouldn't then happen and then they would soft lock the game. I don't know. I'm not a fucking game maker. We are yet again sent into a hellscape of a nightmare. When it came to the second and more complex Blood Trail platforming part, I actually liked it a lot. Again, I've said it so many times, but the game is way less wonky on the computer. I don't know if it's something to do with the physics in the console port, but it's much harder to slip off the blood on PC. Yet another time, I felt like I was playing a more refined and refreshing version of the game. Upon the entrance to Cold Steel, it was business as usual. I died quite a few times and got so sick of the repeated deaths that I started pulling early 2000s dance moves on the way to Valhalla. The Colt Commando became my gun of choice at this point in my journey, and it was here that any and all doubts were removed that the PC version is a step up in difficulty from the console version. I can't ever recall having to pump so many rounds into the Commandos, or anyone else for that matter. The minecart section had me dying again.
Ow! This guy's gonna get killed by the cart.
And again, and again, and again,
Fucking piece of shit!
and again, and you get the point. Then I finally escaped the self-destructing foundry and headed to the parking garage to meet up with BB. I knew I would have some trouble with this part, as it's the most enemy-dense part of the game, and let me tell you, they just keep fucking coming! This part has us descending into the bowels of the parking garage, starting from the very top. On the way down, we come across goon after goon, after goon after goon, each carrying weapons varying from grenades to Colt Commandos. Let's say you wanted to just breeze past 10 of the guys or so. They'll just follow you down the garage. And besides, there's no way I can slip past as they fill me with bullets in a matter of seconds. Remember, no bullet time, no shoot dodging, and no rolling. I would argue that this section alone is where the real challenge begins. Here's a montage of all the deaths I had on my field trip to the Choir Communications garage.
Damn! Dude, 3 deagle shots to the chest and he's not stun locked. What the fuck? What the fuck? Where'd they come from? How can we both kneel down at the same time? Oh no! Oh my god.
With BB the backstabbing bastard finally sent to hell, it was time to meet up with Alfred Woden at the Asgard building. I'm going to gloss over this part because it wasn't too bad. Business as usual, staying in cover and when exposed, making sure to move while shooting. Here's another little montage. And now, it's time for the grand finale. The trip to the Acer Corporation building to dehorn the devil woman, Nicole Horn. The lobby smelled like stale movie popcorn mixed with that weird, baked-in aroma you're hit with upon entering GameStop. I had no time for smells, though, as I had decided to perform another super jump tactic, to skip over the grenade launcher firing squad further down the lobby. This part is pretty funny. Since you're not supposed to be up here and the alarm isn't going off, the assholes don't expect you.
That was the best sequence of events that I've ever seen. Whoa! That went right past me.
Further into the building, I died a few times after the first elevator ride, and then I died a lot more times after the second elevator ride.
This part's gonna be kind of hairy. Up! All right. What the fuck? It didn't even kill him. Who's behind me? No, that never used to happen.
After the second elevator ride, you have to blow up some servers or some shit in order to proceed further. The issue I was having is that as soon as I whacked the guys on the left side, the killer suit on the right side was on my ass right away with laser precision. I finally elected to use the jackhammer, and it did a great job of stun locking them until they died to death.
All those locks are now offline. All bets were off. The elevator would take me all the way up.
That armor is so insane, man. Hoy, finally. Dude, that took forever.
Things finally went well, and I took an elevator ride straight up to the motherfucking top, and promptly died again.
Uh-oh. Oh, all that over again now.
Now, having to do the basement server explosion part again. Christ! If I haven't mentioned it yet, the game allows you 7 saves a chapter, and in these late game parts, you absolutely need to use all of them when you're not using any of the game's time-slowing mechanics. Time to head up to the roof to delete Nicole Horn.
All right, this is it. This is it. This is the final showdown. All these men taken down. Oh my god! Oh! These guys are fucking tanks. These guys are... What? This mother... Holy... Oh! He always shoots the wall behind me. Oh! I could try going down here and like kneeling down and seeing if they'll shoot each other. That might work. Wow. There we go! Hell yeah! Shoot them for once, you frickin' moron. Alright, I need the sniper rifle. Here we go. This is where it happens. This is the end. We've done it. We've done it. No bullet time. No bullet time. Hold on. Boop. No bullet time. Uh-oh. Oh my god! Wow. Alright, now where's the sniper? Alright. I'm gonna kneel down. Hell yeah! Here we go. Whoa! And that is the game, ladies and gentlemen. Max Payne. No side rolling. No bullet dodge. But nope.
And just like that, it is possible to beat Max Payne's hardest difficulty without using bullet time.
The storm seemed to lose its frenzy. The ragged clouds gave way to the stars above, a bit closer to heaven.
Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like and a comment down below, and please consider subscribing for more videos just like this one.